Hello and welcome to a tutorial on creating presentations in AR. Um, First thing we're going to do is you're going to need to click on the link above in the tutorial on getting our 3D model, and this will take us to NASA's 3D model site, and you can see they have quite a few models here of various machines and lunar landscapes. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on G because we're going to be going to the Gale crater on Mars right here. Um, and all you need to do is click on that STL model right there, and you can see it pops up. And all we're going to be doing is clicking on downloading that model, and that will just take a second to download. And there it is right there. Okay, once we have our model downloaded, we're just going to go back into our CoSpaces account here, and all we're going to do is I'm just going to move my screen out of the way, and there it is right there. You can see it's just popped up. I'm going to drag that in and I'm going to release it, and I'm just going to move this back. I'm just going to click that out there so we have lots of room. And sometimes the models can take a little bit longer to load because they might be a higher poly count, so you're just going to have to wait. While we're sort of waiting for this to load, you'll also notice that the link above shows you that there is a sort of a 3D virtual tour of the Gale crater by NASA. And you're going to want to go through the tour yourself and just take a look at some of the cool features that the tour guides you through. And then you're going to want to write down some notes and sort of take some sketches of the various things inside that tour because we're going to be using all of those facts inside of our presentation. Okay, let's go back to our CoSpaces and check it out. Perfect, it's uploaded. There it is right there. I'm just going to back my camera out and I'm going to increase the size of this model by quite a bit. Okay, I'm actually going to grab, for now, I'm going to grab my camera and I'm going to move my camera up just so it's out of the way for now. And I can back out and I'm going to move my camera back a little bit this way and just I'll rotate. There we go. So you can see that my camera is now kind of looking looking at my scene. So if I was to click play on here, the camera, if I just going to move, oh, my camera, I know what's happened. My camera's actually dropped. So what we want to do is click on the camera, two-finger click the camera, and then we're just going to click on the camera and we're going to put it as a fixed position. That means it's going to hover in the air. So let's see how that looks. There we go, that's a lot better. So if I look down, I can see there's the crater right there. And actually, looking right there, I believe that is Mount Sharp right there. In the crater. So I think Mount Sharp is probably right there. So what we're going to start with is we're going to need, when this crater appears, we're going to want our character standing kind of on top of the crater and talking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in here, just into my edit mode, and I'm going to go into the library, and I'm going to grab a character. I'll just grab this girl right here and I'll kind of put her down in the middle. You can't see her right now because she's underneath the model. And I'm just going to pull her up. She's super tiny. And I'm going to make her way bigger just so we can have her standing in the correct spot. And I'm just going to lower her down just a little bit so she's kind of sitting on top of the mountain like that. Okay, perfect. Now, of course, when we bring models in, or we bring anything into CoSpaces, we just want to two-finger click it or right-click it. We want to tag it to be used in coding. I'm just going to do that the same for the girl there. I'm just going to tag her for use in coding. And I'm actually going to change the color of this model. It's looks like the moon or something. So I'm going to click this. I'm going to go to Customize Color. And Mars is kind of this, I don't know, maybe that sort of reddish hue to it. There you go. You can customize your colors there. So, okay, so we've got our the girl. Now my camera is kind of facing the wrong way. I'm going to bring my camera over this side. Then I'm just going to rotate up a little bit this way, and you can see there's my rotation on my camera. I'm just going to rotate my camera so it's facing the girl, so it's actually looking at her. So let's click play, and there you can see our girl is standing on top of Mount Sharp there. And all right, looks good for now. What we're going to do in the next video is we're going to code her to start talking and give us some information about what's going on in the crater here.